¿Ya te quieres salir? Tu pichu sumuara maitago.
Trump said about homelessness? I think I'm really interested to see what he has planned.
As in what? Like what he has planned for the homeless?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's anything good?
Possibly. It could be. What if it is?
Going to work?
Yeah.
See you.
Oh, they only got notice.
3 days notice.
They got 3 days notice.
I know.
Yeah, we out here, Berkeley. That's about it. Pretty much. I really can't save my bike stands, you know what they go.
And on the initial notice, it was given that when they had to be displaced, that they were going to be given offered to a shelter that would be unlimited. And then when they came down today, they were offered a voucher to go to the shelter. And if they don't use the voucher tonight, they can't get into the shelter tomorrow.
Okay.
So that was a partial truth about offering them shelter unlimited. And how many people were here? They don't have room tonight for all those people.
I called the city manager's office to ask how much volume stuff they're willing to store for people. And the chick who answered the phone couldn't tell me. She transferred me to that chick supervisor who didn't answer. I got a voicemail, I left her a voicemail. I left my phone number with the chick who did answer the phone. I left my phone number on the voicemail. Who knows if either of them would get back to me. The chick who answered the phone was really helpful. She just didn't know any answers. I also asked them, I said, I'm at an encampment cleanup. BPD is here. We're waiting for public works as far as I understand, right? And there is 2 people here. Their livelihood is building bikes and repairing bikes for people. And I know specifically the city does not store bike parts or partially built bikes, so what happens if their materials get thrown away? She didn't know either.
All refuse?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Start taking those types of things.
Okay.
If you have more than the things you need, okay?
Okay.
It's not like all the trucks are here.
No, the only thing that I can't find are my medications.
You promised to be here yesterday to help us with resources and relocation. You said, I'll be here Monday to help you with relocating, to help move stuff into storage if you want. And you let us down.
This is the operation day.
I know, but you said that you'd be here Monday to help us out with the resources.
It's the
only ID that I have is in there. If you guys could recover that for me, I've been looking for it for the last 3 days. And I can't do without it. It's my only picture ID.
What color is it? Blue?
It's blue. It's a blue passport. Yeah. And it'll be along that crevice or right there on the other side.
Maybe as they lift this stuff up, we'll find it underneath.
Do you have enough space for them? Do you have enough space for them at the Here There camp?
We don't.
Seems like you guys have plenty of grass space over there. I don't mind. There's tons of grass space on that.
Yeah, you see
side.
how that space is in front of us?
There's a ton of space over there.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. I think you've got plenty of grass space over there to accommodate you. Cars drive over your solar panel?
No, they drive up to it though. There's 3 wrecked cars in the last year in front of that solar panel. So you want somebody down there? You put somebody down there.
Your area clear? We know from the truck down if you clear. I left stuff, yeah. Means of living now without a vehicle, without any, I don't get any SSI or EBT. I'm out here, I work for a living, and we've been here for 2 years. We don't have crime down here. we abide by the laws, and for the most this week they've tried to put it on us heavily. I appreciate them not, going to the means of arresting us because they could, I guess.
Yeah.
I've left my home.
Are we looking for medicine?
Current residents, I mean, it's like, you got Brandon, who's here, Brandon, Dom, Lisa. At the beginning, it was Chubbs who started my spot, and then Roger, and I came in when Dan left, and Roger, and it's been, I'd say you got us, over 50 different people since I've been here have stayed for lots of time, for consistently enough where I could say, you're a resident.
Now, there was something else. There was a guy that said he had his passport in.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're not looking for it.
They got notice last Thursday, but there was no follow-up on it. There was no offer of help. There was no visit from a hot team.
The medication is about $100 worth of cycle.
$50,000 for this shit.
Going into some updates about the current struggle, People's Park is still under attack, as is working people across the Bay Area. We have about 55,000 people living on the streets every night in the Bay Area. That's almost 4,000 people in the Berkeley area alone, over 10,000 people in the city of Oakland, and 22,000 people in the city of San Francisco. Like one basic comment, this issue of student housing, right? Like, we don't want the students to be housing, right? So just let us build. But in reality, if we look at the homeless students, they can't afford the housing that's already there, right? In the Bay Area as a whole, we have a 30% vacancy rate amongst housing and open space. So we just have all this housing, and 30% of it's just vacant. No one's living in it, right? Like 30%. You know how many fucking units that is?
Bancroft and Dana.
Bancroft on the corner, it's not even, they just built that 2 years ago, and that's their big shiny new building, right? Student housing with retail in the bottom, and it's not in full occupancy. I mean, it's not even full. So students aren't buying the housing that Berkeley is saying is for students because it's not affordable. They can't afford it, right? So that's a great point.
There goes my CS plate. I don't know the dude, but I know I'm working on it. Where are you leaving? Thank you.
for you guys?
Look at all, like the, Aaron, where I used to have the loft and the black and silver. The black and silver Ficksy at the bottom. Without doing any measuring. The loft, everything. There's a loft inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cool little spot, man. I'm gonna miss it. It was home. I was home.
Same job they've done for a long, long time, which is to take people's stuff and abuse people in a way that's designed to shove people on. And as long as they continue to do that, the whole problem's going to continue to grow. Without any recognition to the problem, that's all that's going to happen. Is it's going to keep on growing.
Talked to a number of people who are not in this camp, who are actually on the streets, and they said that things are actually getting worse recently. They've been woken up at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, told to pack up their stuff into basically a 3 by 3 foot cube, basically. And they want people to do that every single day. They are fully enforcing, at least in the downtown area, that rule.
And waking people up at 3 in the morning?
Some of them have been woken up that early.
How much does that cost us? And what's our benefit?
None.
What is our benefit to waking those people up, ruining their sleep, torturing them? What is our benefit to torturing these people? It is costing us. What is our benefit for that cost?
There is none.
There's a further cost. As soon as they lose that night's sleep, that makes it that much harder for them to get their lives together. You know, that's that much more damage to their dignity, to their self-esteem.
And one thing that I know that either the city fails to recognize this or they just choose to not recognize this, is that our encampment model is the kind of model that should be followed if they're not going to fix the housing. You see, all we would really need is a clean piece of land that we can stay on permanently. And that's all we would really need. We would take care of the rest.
Well, I'm not waiting for them to give it to us. We didn't wait for them to give us this. They didn't give us this. They didn't give us this. The only thing that they have done is let us stay here. Now, in the meantime, they've studied us. They have done everything in the world they could to remove us. They have made sure that they didn't allow this to grow any bigger, and that so we're contained. We remain contained. We're contained, and that gives them a margin of safety with us, so they don't have to be afraid that something's going to happen to them because of us. You know, from their point of view, they didn't destroy anything. Oh, they took out some shanty shacks that were built by some drug addicts. That's how they look at it. Yeah. And the real reality is, what they did is destroy human beings' houses. That's what they really did. Now, as long as they continue to do that, the problem is going to continue to get bigger. They could have spent that $50,000 changing those people's lives.
open the door right there.
Well, you gotta open the door.
Open the door. What? I need you. Go open. Come here.
Yay!
Here. Come sit.
Share your food?
Yeah. Press the thing.
See through the screen. You see the screen right here? That's what you're seeing. You see?
Hey, Mommy. No, that's a Leo right there. See that? See the movie right there?
Yeah, you see it? So you can make one like that.
You see the movie?
Mm-hmm.
See the movie? It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there. Can I try the movie?
Yeah, you can try. You can see what's on the screen, you see? That's what you're seeing.
How do you,
Oh, you can see through here, through the little eyepiece. Put your eye through that little piece.
Frankie?
No, little Frankie, be nice. It's peace.
Sometimes when I get up in the morning, I'm so used to rocking that when I finally stand up, I still feel like I'm rocking. And it doesn't take much. If a car drives fast nearby, it'll make me rock. Yeah. But the rocking is also soothing.
But you love your hammock, right?
I do like this hammock. It's one of the best decisions I've made in a while.